faith would do me good. I don't know what I'm doing, don't know should I change my mind. I can't decide, there's too many variations to consider. Nothing I do, don't do nothing but bring me more to do. It's true, I do imbue my blue, and to myself I make it bitter. Baby, lay your head on my lap one more time. Tell me you belong to me. Baby, say that it's all gonna be alright. I believe that it isn't. Some faith would do me good. And maybe some faith would do me good. And maybe some faith would do me good.
My bad. Yo. I didn't move my mic. Mr. Trash on too many albums. Jesus. This guy's already starting beef, huh? It was a little early. A little early for your beef. Just a little. Video. It's kind of my catchphrase a little bit. Low-key it's like a catchphrase. Oh man. Alright, I have a plan. Yo. My chat over there. Whoa, I moved the camera by mistake. One of these, one of those. Alright. Quebec and White Pepper finally came in today. Good for you, man. Congrats. Hope Boards of Canada shows up. I literally don't know them at all. I only know the song that was submitted in the last video. I know nothing else, I'm afraid. So odds are low. Actually, odds are 0. I kind of spoiled it for you. Sorry, boss. About the 12 Golden Country Greats Deluxe reissue. I did hear it was kind of leaked, yeah. Fellas. Fellas, I don't care. New Ween? I'll listen to it. Where is it? I guess I can play this song. Somebody send a link. You're a mod, Ween boy. Send a link. Ween man, sorry. That was rude. Doing every album? What do you mean? We listen to every album? No. We're not listening to any albums. It's just gonna be a YouTube video. This way I don't have to write a script. Evil Empire better be on the list, but bloody oh. Your odds are much better for that. Guy with a core by Stone Temple Pilots profile picture talking about Evil Empire. Oh, it's the Rage Against the Machine guy. The Longerian I'll Miss You is on it? You're shitting my pants. Wait, it's already leaked? Wait, this is a great day all of a sudden. Deluxe? Oh shit, it's not leaked, it's out, huh? Oh shit. So Long Jerry? Oh, that's a So Long Jerry demo? No shit. So Long Jerry, I'll Miss You. Ooh! I changed my tune? Yeah, cause there's, I don't know, dude. I think a country ween in my... I'm feeling pretty normal. Yeah, I'll buy this. Don't click on that. Don't click on that. How do I have Vegeta? I'm gonna buy it right now so I don't forget. Item may be on the list. Why would I tell you? You just watch the video. You can't watch the stream. If you can't bear to make it through the stream, watch the video. I'm the tool guy though, keep that in mind, so... Think about it. Think about it. Like a K-pop Ghost, thanks man. I'm more of a Vegeta fan myself. More of a Vegeta fan myself. 12 Golden Country Greats Deluxe Edition, 70 American wow, 85 total. With the shipping and taxes. America's an evil place. America's an evil place. Okay, I bought it. 12 Golden. I'm just gonna... So Long Jerry. That's a banger. That's a banger. What's your take on Sleep Token? They suck. Still, you're literally my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, man. Just out here fucking around. Glad somebody's having fun. Are those singles out? Don't click on that button. Google it again. Wait, that works. Yes, I should have just typed it in on... Oh wait, that's not gonna work. It's too hard to find. I'm getting hit with ads. Welcome to youtube.com, man. I guess you can't hear me. Did you get 12 Golden Country Greats and chocolate and cheese now? What did they do with chocolate and cheese? How about they fucking reissue the goddamn... Oh wait, have I made a terrible mistake? The beans? It's a beans candle? Fuck. Fuck. No, it's the same one. Wait, White Pepper sold out? Is that what that shit? So is Quebec? Oh, son of a bitch, fellas. Better get your orders in. Did I cop 12 Golden Country Greats? I just did. But I'm my own man. You should be your own man. Buy the candle? I just fucking ordered my shit, so I would have to pay $10 in shipping again. That's these things aren't happening. Maybe I could cancel my order and... I guess I only pre-ordered. I don't know. This album's a banger though. I guess we can hop into the list. No need for any more foreplay. Took my AP Lang test today. Good for you. It went well. Hope it went well. Listen to the new single by The Strokes. No. But I heard there was auto-tune again, so... So, We might as well scrap that album from our hearts, huh? You a Death Grips fan yet or nah? Yeah, I would say so. Heard a decent amount of them. Are you monetized? Yeah, man. I've 27,000 subscribers. You get monetized at like 1,000, big dog. I think at like 1,000. We're just gonna do the list? Yeah, chill, man. Whoa. Whoa. Next Expect the Candles is merch. There was a bean can back in the day. That one was cool. I don't know if I would need it. Alright. It says fuck PowerPoint. You can't see it anymore. The camera's in the way. But that one happened again by the Prince of All Three Saints. Jita's kind of a fraud. What car do you drive? I'm not going to tell you. I guess. Nah, people already know I'm in Philadelphia. No need to give anybody any more ammunition. When we listen to The Mollusk by Ween, I've already done that. On stream. It's out there, man. How many bands have two or more appearances? Yeah. Is it a Kia? No. Last question I'll answer. Being federal today. I'm taking precautions, Big Slime. I'm just playing the game the way it's meant to be played. So what's your social security number? Because people like that guy. People like that guy. Oh, man. Let's listen to the new Ween first. It's a minute long. We're doing it again? I wouldn't, but I would. It's gonna be a while, man. It's gonna be a while. Who knows where we'll all be by the next time that happens? No promises. Heard all the songs from Under to Bronze? No. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. When will you listen to Tool? If it's requested. Maybe I was thinking about remaking that Tool ranked video. It would bang. You guys just love your Tool slop. Nom. Tool slop. Nah, I mean, Tool's pretty sick. I was thinking about remaking that video though. This isn't a bad idea. I don't know if we'll ever get new Tool again. Man can dream, but who knows? Man can dream, but who knows? Wiener Fishmans? Ween's my favorite band. I think Fishmans was like top 3. They're both goats. I think Fishmans is just more talented, but I think Ween brings me more joy. I listen to Ween more. I think they have a fuller catalog. More like broad catalog. Like, listen to that fucking song. Isn't that song we just heard? I mean, that was decent. That was solid. That was solid. You know, only a minute long, not too much to chew on. That was solid stuff. That was solid stuff. The list is 10. I'm currently making a list, and I want to run a few things by you. The list is 10 prog albums better than Dark Side of the Moon. I was wondering if Long Season, Twin Fantasy, and Quebec count as prog rock. No. Long Season I could see. I could even give it to you. I just don't know if Fishman's is considered rock. So I don't know, but I would give you that one. I don't think I'd give you... I definitely wouldn't give you Quebec. Twin Fantasy, I probably wouldn't give you. No, I probably wouldn't give you that. But I could see it. And then I click on it like a cartoon character. Who could have possibly seen anything? Fuck PowerPoint, Prince of All Three Saiyans. Let me do my YouTuber intro. Hello. How was that? Was that any good? Should I try it again? Hey. Top 50 albums of the 1990s. I picked the 90s because they're pretty goated. And the more I think about it, the more of my favorite albums I find end up being from the 90s. So, all these albums are pretty familiar to me. I feel pretty confident in my list. I think these are 50 all-time classic records from the 90s. And many albums are missing, you know what I mean? Most other decades I could fill out a top 50 and I wouldn't feel any like holes, you know? Well, with the 90s, everything is super compact. There's just, I don't know. There's albums, like maybe 10 or 15 albums I think I could have got on here. And that I had on here that I had to move out because I just thought of cooler shit. So now we're here. Just arrived, are you done with it? Haven't started yet, man. Haven't started yet, man. All right. Coming in number 50. A little Stone Temple Pilots Unplugged. What can I say? I'm a grunge tard. At least a little bit. It's tough to get it on here because it's only half an hour, but every song is a banger. I think Scott Weiland is one of the most goated vocalists who have ever lived. I'll die on that fucking hill. I'll die on that fucking hill. And it's goated. It's peak. If it was longer than 30 minutes, if it was an hour long, shit. If they got a full set, I don't know what world we'd live in. Would it be the same place? Would it be like that future picture everybody tweets out? The utopia? I don't know. Something to think about. Something to think about. Unplugged isn't all that. You're not going to like how this list goes. 49. A little Souvlaki slow dive. I'm not a huge shoegaze tard, I wouldn't say. I enjoy my shoegaze. I don't enjoy Loveless. People know this. And that's kind of the go-to for a lot of people. Souvlaki, I think, is the peak of shoegaze, so sorry to break hearts for any My Bloody Valentine fans. Sorry to break any hearts. Can't wait to see where Loveless is. But this album's fantastic. Super, very, very, very high highs. When the Sun Hits, Alice, and 2 classic tracks. Very immersive album, very kind of lighter than... What am I trying to say? Larger than life, I guess. Very broad, it feels. Very big album. Great. Great. Is My Bloody Valentine a band or a song? It's a band. I don't know why I said band like that. I'm faded. 48. 48. Hopping in with a little Fishmans. Well, I went too far. Hopping in with a little Fishmans. One of my favorite bands ever. This album is not as I guess, popular as their later works, but I think this album is fantastic. I think it has one of my favorite songs from them, period, in Night Cruising. I think that song fucks. I'd go that far. The opener on this album is fantastic. Every album on this song is very light, very fluffy, if that describes it to you in an interesting way. But that's the word, it's fluffy. That's what I'm going with. It's a fluffy album. You can write that down if you want. You can write that down if you'd like. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Better Be Number 1, BSSM. I don't know what that is. When I say prog, I'm not strictly referring to prog rock. I just mean prog as a prefix. Well, then I'd give you Long Season, but what I don't think Quebec is prog in any way. Yeah, my answer remains the exact same. Then I think you do get Long Season. I don't think you get the other two. That's my answer. 47. Following up the Fishmans. That Unplugged guy's going to be pissed off. It's Nirvana's Unplugged. I have come around on it. I think I do probably prefer it slightly to Stone Temple Pilots set, just because of the length, to be honest. I think Stone Temple Pilots set might actually even just be better. But I think it feels incomplete. This one doesn't. This feels like a complete show. 2 Unplugged albums is crazy. You're not going to like how this goes. You're not going to like how this goes. I'm going to spoil it for you. This isn't the last one. This isn't the last one. But fantastic set. Some of Kurt's best live performances ever. Very bittersweet show in the context of the band's course, I guess. But a fantastic show. And an all-time listen. Not really a bad song on here. Some incredible covers of some iconic tracks. Some covers that exceed the fame of even their originals. That's impressive. That's talent. That's talent. Wait until Pearl Jam Unplugged takes the number 1 spot. Things are possible. Number 46. Getting a little Modest Mouse in here. I thought I'd shout out my teenage self. Thought I'd give a little bit of flowers to my teenager self. But this album's fantastic. Very personal album for me, and I think it is for a lot of people, just in the kind of the story it tells. And how authentic this album feels. It's just it's very great. an incredible album. My favorite Modest Mouse album, I would say comfortably. Sorry to spoil. And really, I think this could go up quite a bit on a re-listen. It's just not an album I care to hit at this point in my life. But it's fantastic. Fantastic shit. It's a little too close to home, I guess. It's a little too close to home. 45. Hopping in with a little bungle. This might be a little low for some of the bungle tards. I'm sure Kyle would be shaking his fist at the sky if he saw this. But it's how I feel, I'm afraid. I love California. I think this album's super, super, super good. 8 out of 10, says the Rage Against the Machine guy. Lack of ball knowledge. 45, yeah, is too low. I understand that. Kyle's disappointed, yeah. Well, this album's great. I think Retro Vertigo is a beautiful song within their catalog, and it's very strange within their catalog, as it's really the only song of its kind, I think. This album is really the only album of its kind. I think this is one of the most unique albums I've ever heard. And really, you'll never hear anything else like it. I think it's got its own sound, and it's crazy. Forgot it was 90s? So did I, dude. I had to go back in and drag it in. I thought it was 96 or something. Something like that. 44? Little Deftones. Don't goon. Little Deftones. Whoa, let's drop some shit. Around the Fur, what can I say about Around the Fur that people don't know? Incredible album. One of the greatest songs I've ever heard in Be Quiet and Drive. Incredible opener in My Own Summer. A couple tracks I don't love off here, but the energy of this album is kind of hard to describe. I didn't even know there were feet in this album cover. I've never seen those in my entire life until right now. You think those were always there? You know how they changed Captain Crunch to Cap'n Crunch? You know what I'm saying? Have you guys woken up yet? You guys know? All good. Great album. 43. Hopping in with a little Black Star. If you're familiar with my game, you're familiar with my love for Mos Def. One of my favorite rappers ever. I think he's just got such an incredible flow. Such an incredible voice and speaks some true music. Dude, I just noticed the feet. That's what I'm saying. They just added those feet. Yep, I thought so. The Mandela effect, that's right. That's right. A boom bap classic, for sure. Incredible album. I think Talib Kweli is a little underrated. He just kind of had some... He's never really hit on a solo album, but as a feature, I think he does a great job. And some all-time classic hip-hop tracks on here. And some elite production, I'd say, especially for its time. Peak shit, man. 43 makes sense to me. Could have got a little higher. We'll try Be Here. Think about it. 42 is the Flaming Lips The Soft Bulletin. This is a very interesting album to me, and I think that there are no holes, but I'm bored sometimes when I listen to this album. And it's strange. There's some songs that just don't click, but some songs do, and they click absurdly hard. They click absurdly hard. Some of my favorite songs ever off this album. Race for the Prize, loosely a top like 20 song of all time, I would say. It's crazy to say. In my own life, I don't know if it's the 20th best written songs ever, but one of my favorites ever. And Feeling Yourself Disintegrate, another song just as good. Just as a lead. Really, like when this album's good, it's some of the greatest shit ever. When it's good, it's goated. Makes sense, 42 to me. 41. It's my GOAT, Third Eye Blind, self-titled. Just an album I listened to in my childhood. But an album I love, and I think it holds up extremely well. I think there's not a really... This is an album with zero holes, for sure. I'm never bored when I listen to this album. I don't know if there's any ridiculous highs on this, but it's just such a consistent project. It's got such a consistent sound. It's peak. It's peak. This one is also asked as the 13-year-old boy in the chat. Step back from the ledge, my friend. And it's got some all-time classics on there, man. Some tracks everybody just knows. One of the best 3-track closers of all time. I'll stand behind that. I think I've stood behind that the other day, actually. Jumper's the best song of 97. No, it's not. Paranoid Android is 97. So is Ocean Man, buddy. So is Buckingham Green, low-key. So is Cowboy Dan. What are you talking about? 40. Soundgarden Super Unknown. Back on my grunge shit. What album would you recommend to listen to first for Third Eye Blind? I haven't listened to them before. Listen to their self-titled and then Stop Forever. Or maybe listen to Blue just to get it done. 0 out of 10. Bold. Bold. Some all-time classics off of Super Unknown. Black Hole Sun, Fell on Black Days. Like Suicide, I think is a really, really strong closer. The title track, I think, is super underrated. I think this album just very well defines grunge, and it's also larger than grunge, I think, in some of the production itself, and in some of the songwriting, I think. Just a very impressive grunge album, I think. Took grunge to a different level, even if it's not a new one. It was different. And I really respect that about it. And I think it's peak. It gets the 40 spot from me. 39. Hold on, did you hear the heartbreaking news that Mayonnaise dropped from 97 to 96 on albumoftheyear.com? No. Sorry, no, I didn't hear that. 39? Stone Temple Pilots Core. What can I say? I like grunge. Core, I think, is peak. I'm getting all my grunge out of the way. Think about it like that. Should be higher. Oh, okay. I love Core a lot. I think it just better defines grunge to me. I think I just prefer Scott Weiland as a vocalist. I will say that. I don't think he's better. I think Chris Cornell's a far better vocalist than... I don't even know if I'd say far. I think he's a better vocalist than Scott Weiland, but I think I just kind of prefer Scott Weiland as a vocalist and the energy this album kind of brings. It's peak, man. It's peak. I have this on a CD. Would you like this CD? I don't really have CDs. Fantano was making this list. He put T-Pab number 1. Well, that's not even from this decade, man. That'd be tough to do. 38. I know those breasts. That's Ween's Chocolate and Cheese. First Ween mention. Come on, guys. Look how far we made it before I mentioned Ween. Come on. But Ween Chocolate and Cheese. Some incredible highs. Yeah, some incredibly high highs on this album. Some low lows, I would say, as well, but some high highs. A little more inconsistent than I'd maybe love. But when this album is good, it's incredible. And I love Ween, man. I love Ween. They're my goats. What Dino was talking about is a goat song. I think I'd agree. I think that's a goat song. And I think the energy this album brings is very unique as well. I think it's still Ween in that brown era of their style, I guess, but more polished. And I think I prefer it. Well, I do prefer it to that brown shit, but I like Ween. Okay? You got me. 38, I think, makes sense. I think 38 makes sense for that. 37, Dave Grohl. What could he be covering? The Tribe Called Quest. Midnight Marauders. Goat shit. Goat shit. What can I say? The Tribe Called Quest, another one of my favorite hip-hop artists, I guess. They're a group, but they're incredible. Electric Relaxation, exactly. What a fucking incredible track. I think this album's super consistent as well, and it tells a very interesting story. It's a concept album, and I like that a lot. Or I like the concept of it. I think it's very unique in its production and just in the way it's recorded. I don't know. And Q-Tip's flow, of course. Phife Dawg's flow, of course. Come on. Gotta be up here. Modest Mouse Clear still? Not that one, I don't think. Swans, soundtracks for the blind at 36. Might be a little low for some of the Swantards. Could be higher, it just kind of scares me. Not an album I hit too often. It's just very dark, but very powerful, I would say. Crazy ass album. An album unlike any other album again, I would say. Even unlike the rest of Swan's catalog. And just its intensity, I think. This album brings an intensity not through screaming as loud as they can, but through, I don't know, just through sheer musicianship, to be honest. It's crazy. Stupidly talented fellas. Love the experimental sounds on here. It's peak, man. It's peak. 35. It's Megadeth's Rust in Peace. My favorite thrash album of all time. It's peak. Thrash metal, not one of my personal favorite genres of all time, but I think Rust in Peace belongs up here. I think it did take thrash to its highest peak, like I said. I think Dave Mustaine sounds tolerable on here, and some of the guitar work here is just, it's legendary, I would say. It's legendary. Again, you lose again, Misto. This guy, you're 13. Please note that. Please tag that at the end of your messages so other people know and I don't have to mention it. Just so people are like, oh, that's why he's saying that dumb shit. That's why he's saying that dumb shit. 34. Mobb Deep's The Infamous. More peak hip-hop. Hard to deny how incredible this album is, I think. Incredibly consistent. And Shook Ones Part 2, one of the greatest rap songs of all time. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I think it belongs in here. I'd probably lower it now that I think about it. I could probably get it behind Midnight Marauders. In hindsight. But hindsight's 2020. So this is another L, yeah, exactly. 33. Swans Are Dead. By the Swans. Or just Swans. Kind of soundtracks for the blind. In its intensity and in its uniqueness. But also live. But also live. It just brings all that shit to a new level, I think. It's another band that kind of expands upon their stuff in live settings. And it's magical to hear. I can't imagine seeing a show live. It'd probably terrify the shit out of me. I don't think I'd want to go. I don't think I'd want to go. But an incredible album. One of the greatest live albums of all time, I'd say. Comes in at 33 in the 90s, but it also comes in at 80. Just ever, you know? $32. Biggie Smalls, Ready to Die. All-time hip-hop classic, another one. Some incredible songs. Some poppy songs that everybody knows, but also some deeper cuts that I really... Or not even deeper cuts, this album's fucking huge, but just this... I guess... If that's the top layer, then the second layer of songs, those songs are incredible, I think. Oh man, I just read a terrible message in chat. Son of a bitch. Lost my train of thought. Guy said, rap is hardly music, and he's serious. Everybody point at him. There, is he right below my fucking finger? Everybody point at that fucking guy. Anyway, Ready to Die. Peak tracks. Biggie Smalls, one of my favorite lyricists of all time again. He just had one of the greatest flows to have ever lived. Want to tar and feather that guy? Yeah, something like that. If you play any instrument or compose music, you'd know it's true that rap is not music. Doubles down in a terrible way. $31. Rage Against the Machine, self-titled. I like it a lot. It's an album I listened to a lot more when I was younger. I think it's another one of the most intense albums you'll ever really hear. And just how fucking, and just how angry this guy Zach is. This guy Zach De La Rocha is just so upset you know, furious with the government. And it's fun. It's fun, man. It's fun. The energy is incomparable to really any other album. I think 31's a great spot for it. I would have had this much, much higher, like 2 years ago. But now I'm 75 years old. Things change. Things change. 30. Little Elliott Smith, Either Or. Gave this album a re-listen the other day. And it clicked. It clicked. This album's damn good. I think you just have to be having a terrible day. I think you just have to be having a bottom 5 day of your entire life. And then this album makes a shit ton of sense. Incredible album. Top 10 all time for me. I can understand that. It's an album I've been listening to, I wouldn't say on repeat, but much more in the last maybe week or so. Incredible, man. Incredible. It's got a couple weaker songs, I guess. But the highs on this are nuts. And it's got such a consistent sound, such a soft sound, such interesting, man. It's just an interesting ass album. I love it. The album's made me cry more than onions. Nice. Nice. All right, listen to Argo Slent and the Beach Boys, and That Is Not Music. What is he trying to say? Not sure what he's trying to say. "29, Fiona Apple." Oh wait, this guy's radio baiting? He's a poser and has never heard of Argo Slent. Hold on, chat. If they have less than 1 million monthly listeners, I'm gonna ban you permanently. Just for fun. I'm not typing. Are they not even on this website? Yeah, I'll just ban them. It'll save me some time. All right. 29. Did I do this one already? Fiona Apple win the pawn. Did I do this one? I can't remember. No? Okay. 29, Fiona Apple's Win the Pawn. Pretty peak. Pretty damn peak, man. Pretty damn peak. Just some like classic piano rock, I think it is. Just like beautiful piano work. Very passionate and raw vocals, I think. And very pretty vocals as well. And some incredible lyricism, I think, baked in there. Ridiculously long album title. That was weird. But a great album in its own right, I think. 29 makes sense to me. 29 makes sense. 28. Just join. What were the last 21 albums? You're just going to have to figure it out. Favorite song off this album? Probably Get Gone. I was right the first time. Get Going. Yeah. Coming back with an alt, I already know. I hope so. Just smite him on sight. Just smite him on sight. I leave it to you. 28. Death. The Sound of Perseverance. Death's first appearance on the list. Probably could have. Well, hindsight's 2020. Hindsight's 2020. Death's The Sound of Perseverance. Super, super good. Incredibly peak death metal. And I'm really not a huge on that genre. But I think Death takes that album or takes that genre, I guess, and almost perfects it in some of their records. And I think this one is one of those few. Incredibly high highs on this. Incredibly low lows. No, what the hell am I saying? I don't like the Painkiller cover. That's what I'm trying to say. The Painkiller cover is kind of mid. But everything else on this album is fantastic. I think it was a beautiful send-off to one of the greatest metal bands of all time. Voice of the Soul. Just a beautiful guitar track that I love a lot. 28 makes sense. That's the only death metal band I like. This guy knows ball. It's the best song of the 90s. I'm not going to tell you that. It'll spoil the mood. 27. Technique of Relief by Susumu Hirasawa. Goat album, I would say. Another just incredibly unique album in its production. And this guy's voice is fucking magic, I would say. Guy's voice is magic. And some of the production on here is just nuts. Just super beautiful album. Super beautiful album. It's the Berserk guy. It is the Berserk guy. It is the Berserk guy. I'm gonna make some food. Wait for me, please. Alright, we'll wait here. 26. Back on the hip-hop train. That guy said it wasn't music. And then he tried to... and then he said some Agaslash or something. He said Aegislash. Is that what he said? This guy's a poser. You don't know Aegislash. Sorry. I got off track. What a goofball. 26, I'm going with Outkast, Aquemini. Outkast is peak. Andre 3000. Top 5 rapper of all time, I'd say. In his songwriting. I think The Art of Storytelling is one of the greatest rap songs ever. I'll go that far. But it's got some of the popular tracks on here. It's the best Outkast record. I would agree with that. Peak shit. 26 makes sense to a guy like me. 25 is Nas Illmatic. Staying in the hip-hop direction, I guess. I'm going Nas Illmatic. One of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. I don't listen to it as much myself, but it's hard not to appreciate kind of the storytelling on here. And how profound it was for its time. I could see it higher for sure. 8 out of 10 says that Rage Against the Machine guy. Masking himself as the Stone Temple Pilots guy. Yeah, Illmatic's peak, man. Illmatic's peak. I love it a lot. Great album. Some crazy high highs on there. Very consistent as well. Good shit. 24. Going with a little of the Smashing Pumpkins. Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. I love this album. I love this album. One of my favorite double albums ever, I'd say. I think it's pretty consistent for what it is. I think the highs on here are indescribably good. 1979, Bullet with Butterfly Wings. And I think some of even the softer tracks, like some of the Billy Eha tracks, are also goated, man. Are also incredible. This album's just it feels very complete to me. It feels like a whole complete story. I like the Smashing Pumpkins a lot. I think 24 is good for me. That's good for me. This album was made in 1979, though. True. Good pick, but how could it be this low across all decades? It's probably at least top 15. Can't go that far. Billy Eha, James Eha. These are. You understand what happened. Better than Nevermind. True. 23. Going with the Cocteau Twins. Little Heaven or Las Vegas. Feels fair to me. Very like dreamy album, very ethereal album almost. Incredible shit. One of my favorite album closers ever. One of my favorite album openers ever too. Just a very strong album, and it's got that consistent sound the whole way through. It's just beautiful shit, man. Beautiful ass album. I think 23 is good for this though. Makes a lot of sense to me. Elton Here's No I. Honestly, one of my favorite tracks off that record. I think that track is goated, man. That track is peak. 10 out of 10 from me. But yeah, Heaven in Las Vegas, absurdly good. Absurdly good. Beautiful album. Just wish I knew what she was saying. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. People have figured it out. Probably out there on Google.com. Will you ever listen to the 24-Hour Skull? I probably no plans at this moment. Maybe like I don't know. I'm not going to say 50,000. That's too close. That could happen within the next, 2 years. And I don't want to do it until then. We'll figure out a number. We'll workshop something. 22. Go and enter the Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan. Gotta respect this album too, I think. Gotta respect this album as well. Incredibly consistent. And for what it did for hip-hop, I think some of the lyricism on here is so... one of the first albums to be this kind of visceral, this kind of aggressive, I think. Just this kind of angry, it feels. Just fantastic shit. Fantastic album. Consistent zero holes, I'd say. One of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. The 90s were just stacked, man. Yeah, this isn't real music. This goated Benjamin Netanyahu. Huh. Makes you think. 21. A little Godspeed You Black Emperor. F sharp, A sharp, Infinity. Honestly, could be higher. It's been a while since I've listened to this. It's been a damn long time. Should probably re-listen to it. Not enough grunge. How could you have... You surprise me every day. F sharp, A sharp, Infinity, though, probably could be higher. Hindsight's 2020. Everybody knows that. But I think this album's goated, man. Incredible beauty. It's kind of just lift your skinny fist, but a little less good. So if I'm listening to those guys, I'm usually listening to that, to be honest. But this album's ridiculously good, too. Fantastic, just beauty across this entire album. So larger than life again. But such a profound sadness transcribed in these songs. It's incredible how they can do that, man. A lot of instrumental artists, I can listen to and I can enjoy. But it's tough to, I don't know, to connect with an instrumental song. But with these guys, they make it easy, man. It's profound how they can do that. Profound. 20. Slint, Spiderland. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Name every grunge then. Slint, Spiderland, Peak. Incredible. Incredibly influential as well. Just a sound that I feel like it was also very unique, especially for its time. Good Morning Captain, one of my favorite closers of all time. For sure. Doesn't get much better than that. Just a very profound album, very kind of interestingly dark, I think. So, I don't know. It's just an uncomfortable listen, I would say. An uncomfortable album. But it paints a very strange discomfort, I guess, that's almost addicting. It's a strange record, but it's great. 20, I think, makes sense. Argo Slint. Thank you. 19? Whoa. Sade's Love Deluxe. I heard this the first time a couple days ago. Maybe a week and a half ago. I don't remember. Time's an illusion. But this album's incredible. Incredible vocalist. Incredible vocalist. Just sheer beauty captured on here. One of the greatest R&B albums I've heard ever, to be honest. In a short time I've been listening to it. It's been on a decent amount of repeat, I'd say. Doom sampled it. That's a fun fact. But it's great. I love this album a lot. Super, super good. 19 makes sense. I think it could be higher as I give it more listens, probably. But right now I'm going 19. 13-year-old kid said it's a 7. Nice. 18. Little Jeffy B. Little Jeff Buckley. He's got to belong here. Could be a little low for some cats. Could be a little low for some cats. But I think this album's nuts. Very beautiful vocals. I think he's one of the greatest vocalists to have ever lived, for sure, comfortably. I think he's also one of the greatest songwriters to have ever lived. This could be higher. It could be top 10. I understand that. I understand. I think every album above it's better. Like being number 18 in the 90s would put you at number 1 in the 70s. Or maybe not the 70s. It'd put you like number 5 in the 70s. Something like that. This decade's just so stacked, man. But this album's fantastic. Some sadcore shit, man. Just some sadcore shit, but some beautiful musicianship in there as well. Talented motherfucker. Died crookedly young. Shatters my soul. Number 17. Massive Attack's Mezzanine. Not Mezzanine's Massive Attack. Massive Attack's Mezzanine. Trip hop as a genre I've just been fucking loving, man. Just been loving trip hop as of late. This album has, I'd say, 0 holes. I think it's consistently has this just incredibly unique and interesting sound to it. Some of the production is just fucking nuts. Some of the vocals are great. Like it's just peak. It's peak. I think 17 makes a lot of sense. Fantastic Planet gonna be snubbed, buddy. We're at 17. You think Fantastic Planet's coming up? Oh shit. You hit me with Grace, a 4 out of 10. Then this masterpiece says the 13-year-old boy. You gotta tag it with I'm 13. Please. 16. Alice in Chains, Jar of Flies. I know, it's an EP. Whoa. Okay, now what? What's your next move? Go ahead. I'm all ears. Jar of Flies. Such a powerful album. Such a powerful piece, man. Such a raw view into kind of the band's state, and of course Lane Staley's state. But such a dim light, I think. It's such a dim album. And everything about it. Like if you just sit in a dark room, or go sit outside in the rain, under an umbrella or something, or your patio. Just fucking Nutshell comes on. Damn. Such an iconic piece of music, man. Too goated to describe. First 4 songs of this album is one of the best things I've ever consecutively heard. That makes sense to me. Prior to this album, true and fair. Grown man is obsessed with my age and it's making me uncomfortable. Well, no, your age explains every opinion you have. That's kind of what it is. It would just help people in the chat. Like, people are like reading your messengers, like, oh, what the hell? This guy dead ass. And they're like, oh, he's 13. Oh, okay. It's like an answer. It's an answer for every question you pose. 15. Back to trip hop. I said I fucked with it. What can I said I fucked with it. Going a little Portishead dummy. Beth Gibbons, GOAT vocalist? I don't know. Maybe. Another trip hop fucking classic. Another trip hop masterpiece. 0 holes. Incredible top to bottom. Ludicrous highs. Interesting at all moments. Just always captivating. Just so good. So good. So good. Where's Californication, bro? Give him 5. 14. Black on Both Sides, Mos Def. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to a guy like me. I love Mos Def. We've been over this when we talked about Black Star. But I think his solo album's a little better. I think it tells a more interesting story, a more important story, perhaps. But it's also a very, I don't know. It's an album I can listen to it almost on any day. It's got the serious subject matter, but it's also got just this energy to it. It's peak, man. It's peak. 10 out of 10 record. One of my favorite hip hop albums of all time. Belongs at 19 or 14 rather. Belongs at 14. I couldn't get Grace over this. That's what I'm saying. Your favorite off this album? Probably Mathematics. Miss Fat Booty's a classic, but probably Mathematics. I probably listen to Miss Fat Booty more. I think Mathematics is the better song. I hope this helps. 13. A Tribe Called Quest. The Low End Theory. We've kind of done this song and dance before again. But Q-Tip, one of my favorite lyricists ever. GOAT. Phife Dawg, one of my favorite lyricists ever. GOAT. Another one of the most consistent hip-hop albums I've ever heard. What else can I say? Solid 8. 13-year-old boy. Recently got raised to a 91 on Album of the Year. Meaning that it's now a good album. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, Low End Theory. 10 out of 10 record. Super important record in the history of hip-hop, I'd say. Shaped a lot of shit, I think. One of the best things to come out of New York. If not the best. I'd have to think. 12. Come on, you knew it was coming. Come on. You knew this shit was coming. Don't act all surprised. It's Ween's The Mollusk. What can I say? What can I say? 10 out of 10 record. Just such joy. Just such whimsical joy. Encapsulated in an album. Such an interesting concept. Such an interesting sonic scope. There's no album that sounds like this. There's no album that even attempts to sound like this. It's its own piece of joy. It's its own piece of joy. SpongeBob wouldn't be here if this guy didn't do it first. True. Waving My Dick in the Wind. What a classic track. Could this count as a prog album? I probably wouldn't say so. I don't think I'd give it to it. But I think 12 makes sense for The Mollusk. I could get it higher. This album is generic, bro. Be quiet. 13-year-old boy. Give him 5. Give him 5. Give him 10, actually. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Yeah, give him 10. 11. Here you go, grunge guy. It's Alice in Chains' Dirt. My favorite grunge album of all time. I think it just encapsulates grunge the best of any album I've ever heard. I think the energy on this is ludicrous. I think some of the lyricism is so appropriate. So peak, man. So peak, man. Just an all-time classic record. Down in a Hole, beautiful. Rooster, beautiful. Wood, beautiful. Rain When I Die, like, come on. This is an all-time record. 11. Makes sense to me. Dirt, Super Unknown, and In Utero are the grunge holy trinity for me. I would say Dirt, Super Unknown, and Core. People don't like to hear that, but it's the truth. Number 10. Hold on. This guy in chat said, no, bro, you can't have 2 Alice in Chains albums this high. Does he know? Does he know? Number 10. It's Tool's Enema. Went back to my roots here. I love these guys, man. Come on. I'll get Tool up here. Enema, not my favorite Tool record, but my second favorite. And an album I think brings a very different experience than Lateralis. I think it's much rawer, much darker for sure. Much heavier, I suppose. It's just a very incredible album, man. It's an incredible album. There's some interludes that suck balls, like major balls, like they actively kind of make the record worse, like the Crying Baby one. And Negative Ions is pretty dog shit too. But outside of those kind of weird interlude moments, this album is heater into heater into heater into heater, to be honest. 46 and 2, Third Eye, Stinkfist, Eulogy, H. These are all borderline 10 out of 10 tracks. Push it? Fuck, dude. Is there a hole? No. Outside the interludes, there's not a hole on this record. Every song is 9.5 plus, I'd say. Minus the interludes. I'll go there. But I'm sure I listened to first for Tool. Probably that one. Probably Enema. That makes sense to me. Downward Spiral coming up. Number 9. The Downward Spiral by the Nine Inch Nails. What a story told, man. What a story told. And musically, it's probably not my underrated musically, even just in my own mind. But it's damn good. It's some damn good industrial like metal, and it's, I don't know how unique I'd call it, but it's, for its time it was unique. It's fantastic. If I told you Candy was an interlude, what would you say? It's not. I would say it's not. That's what I would say. It's 5 minutes long. There's none of that. Oh, Ions is like 4 minutes. Interesting thought. But Nine Inch Nails, The Downward Spiral, my favorite concept album of all time in terms of its story told, I suppose. What's your favorite 10,000 Days song? Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone. But I think this album belongs up here for sure. Incredible story, like I mentioned. And just told very clearly and very, not appropriately, but I guess in a very cohesive and captivating way. It's peak. It's peak and I love it. I think 9 makes sense to a guy like me. And one of the darkest albums I've ever heard too, for sure. For sure. Number 8. Back to the trip-hop scene. For the last time. I'll spoil that for the last time. Portishead's live in Roseland, New York City. Another one of the greatest live albums I've ever heard. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's too good. It's actually too good. It's every song you want to hear from these guys. Performed, kind of enhanced upon, kind of extended, built upon, I suppose. And performed live by just like one of the greatest vocalists to have ever lived, I'd say, in a live setting. Just so fucking, I can't even imagine being at this show, man. So fantastic. So fantastic. Over Dummy, for sure. It's got most of Dummy on it. And then a couple other tracks from their self-titled. And even the songs on Dummy are better on the live record. Yeah, man. Number 7. Fishmans. We're back. We're back. Uchu Nippon Setagaya. I fucking love Fishmans. We've had this conversation. It's incredible. Starts on this beautiful note, I think, this kind of light and upbeat note, kind of, as the album descends, it ends in sorrow almost, in a very interesting way. That it feels like Shinji Sato's kind of last story told. And I know it wasn't his last, I mean, 98-12-28 was after this, but his last kind of studio album. It feels like the end of his life to me. I mean, I think Daydream is the perfect song to kind of encapsulate that. And I think the entire album encapsulates kind of his life in a way that I've never really heard. And just such a beautiful album. So immersive, so light. So ethereal, man. Just beauty. Beauty encapsulated. Best blue album? I don't know. Number 6. Death Symbolic. Ooh. Death Symbolic. This is green? That's not green. Death Symbolic. My favorite death metal album of all time. By a lot. My favorite metal album of all time? That's not true, because Lateralis is metal. But fuck, it's up there, man. I love Death Symbolic. One of the, like, if you're gonna listen to death metal and you're like, the vocalists fucking always suck, this is the album you should listen to. Because here they're almost acceptable. Or accessible, rather. They're still heavy, but they have, I don't know, just this nice sound to them, man. Guy's just talented. And some of the guitar work on here, just all the instrumental work, really. The drums on this are fucking ridiculous. Some of the bass lines, I think bass lines are fucking putting in some serious work in here, man. In a very strange way that I usually don't notice. Like sometimes they're just like, oh shit, dude, damn. Oh shit. Look at them go. But I think, yeah, this album's nuts. Perennial Quest, one of my favorite songs ever. Crystal Mountain, up there. Symbolic, the title track, up there. Without Judgment is up there. Perennial, I said that one. Sacred Serenity? Is that one? What am I thinking of? Don't know. Number 5. It's the Smashing Pumpkins' Siamese Dream. I love it. This album means a lot to me. It's a very beautiful album, I think. Some of Billy Corgan's rawest work. A little less polished than Melancholy, but I think it gains something from that. It gains kind of an energy to it. And a beauty to it. Songs like Mayonnaise are songs that I can remember listening to that for the first time, man. Like, what a fucking incredible song. That's one of the greatest songs I've ever heard, for sure. And Hummer is another one of my favorite songs ever. Today, Cherub Rock, Luna is one of the most beautiful tracks I've ever heard. This album just has it all for you, man. This album has it all. It's got that shoegazy guitar. It's got that fucking Billy Corgan's whining-ass vocals. But he's out there pouring this fucking heart out, man. I love this shit. I love this album to death. Rocket I like. It's not one of my favorites. Rocket's okay. Number 4. You like that cover of the orange one better? I like that one better. Number 4. Fishman's back. Ooh. Fishmans are back. It's true. You got me. I love Long Season. The Misto Glazing situation is insane. Earlier you said I trash on too many albums. I don't understand. Why you like this? But Fishman's Long Season is number 4. Perfect spot for it. One of the greatest songs I've ever heard. Ever. I think the sheer ambition of this is fucking crazy. Stop in the studio and write a 36-minute long song with all these moving parts and like everybody's got a fucking, there's a guitar solo and a drum solo and the blip blop blip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just beauty, man. Just beauty on this album. Some of the most incredibly unique and immersive music I've ever heard. This isn't an album, it's just a song. It's an EP. Or no, it's an album, man. It's an LP. Number 3. Alice in Chains Unplugged. Is Elliott Smith on the list? Yeah, I don't remember where, though. 12 Golden Country Greats, right? No. No. Alice in Chains Unplugged. Maybe my second favorite live show of all time, I would say. So good. So good, man. Just the greatest live, like, Nutshell Unplugged. I mean, that'll shatter your fucking, that'll shatter your soul. That'll shatter your fucking soul. That's just devastating, man. That's just devastating. Down in a Hole as well, Rooster. I mean, this entire show. is just so fucking moving, man. It's just moving. It's just moving. It's just moving. Number 2, OK Computer by the Radiohead. OK Computer by Radiohead. Another one of the greatest concept albums I've ever heard. Solid 2 out of 10. Nice. But OK Computer, my God. My God. How sick is this? Incredible concept. Zero misses on this album. I'd say even Electioneering, I think the flow of this album is stupidly good. Some of the highest peaks ever that I've ever heard. For sure. Just so fucking good, man. Such beauty on this thing. Fuck. It's so good. Fuck, it's so good. Fuck, it's so good. And number 1, it's Fishman's Live, 9812-28. The greatest of all time. My favorite album of all time. So if you could pick Holy Predictability. Just the dumbest guy in every chat, dude. Just the dumbest guy in every chat. Holy Fishmans? Yeah, they were kind of top loaded here. But fuck, this album's so good, man. The greatest live show I've ever heard. I think just the heart and soul poured into this is unlike anything I've ever heard in my entire life. You can just hear this Shinji Sato guy just pouring fucking every last thing in his soul into some of this music, into some of these vocals, into some of his singing, man. I mean, the rest of the band just fucking almost matching that energy. It's incredible. There's so much passion and heart in this. Long Season Live, I think, is the greatest song I've ever heard. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. In the Flight, fantastic. Oh my God, he types a paragraph. Give him another 10 minutes. He hasn't learned shit. I'm not even reading it. Just give him another 10. But yeah, just fucking... My God. My God, how good is this fucking album? Read it? No. In the Air is fantastic. Yeah, that's another ludicrous highlight. There's a song I'm trying to think of. Night Cruising, man. And Not to Nano, not Nane Tano, something like that. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. This album's just a 10 out of 10 experience, top to bottom, every time I listen to it. I'm never dissatisfied. I'm never like, this hasn't aged the best. Never. Just so fucking good. Just so good. All time, man. I love it. That's my number 1. That's the list. That's it. Can a white boy speak a little Japanese? There's shit. I mean, ever rate albums 100 on album of the year? It means nothing. Because I'm messing with you, right? Mostly. No, I didn't realize that, no. I don't know, I never rate albums 100. Being predictable again. The top 100 list. It's predictable because you've seen every video I've ever made. So, you know what I'm going to say. Listen to Bad Omens, dude. I feel like I've heard the name. I don't know much about him. You think to rate an album 100, it would have to have every song be a 10 out of 10? I guess minus like interludes. Yeah, I would say that. It would have to feel perfect. So Long Jerry? Yeah, I'll do So Long Jerry. We'll shout out the dogs. I'll make a tier list of every music album I've listened to soon. Okay. Where was Red Hot Chili Peppers? Didn't quite make it. Make a part 2 with 100 through 51? You think so? Who cares? Would I be crazy for thinking this is top 10 Ween? I don't think that's asinine, no. I could maybe get behind it. Like low in the top 10, but I could get it there. OG1 was low-key Buns. New one's probably gonna be Buns too. Based on what you've said so far. You listen to some Elliott Smith, never have before. Good luck, man. Ever guilty pleasure niche artist band? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, sometimes I'll throw on a Creed song. Sometimes I'll throw on a Creed song in the car with the fellas. I have a Quebec vinyl behind me. Nice, man. Type of shit. Tiny music is awesome. Tiny music is okay. Tiny music is alright. Probably valid. I've hardly listened to Creed. It's not really. They're pretty mid, man. But they just, I don't know. You have a little bit of liquor in your system, and all of a sudden Creed sounds like Mozart, man. Have you heard The Bushes Under the Stars by Guides of Voices? I have not. What's that got to do with this, man? Benjamin Netanyahu out. Okay. You have to break up with your wife and lose the kids to understand Creed? I think. I don't think so, dude. I think you just have to have a couple shots of tequila in your system, dude. Or a couple of beers after your NFL team loses. Then everything makes sense. You just need to go through great hardship. You just need to go through great hardship. I'm gonna work on your Quebec drawing now. Type shit, man. Looking forward to it. Closing it out, or is this an interlude? Closing it out, man. We're out of here. That's all I had planned. We'll do the Wordle. You gotta be kidding me. The Twink Skip? It. Cherry. Donut? No. Balls and Twinks of wood. Whoops. Downy? Sure, dude. What the hell is this? Dowry? Fuck. Dowley? Fuck. Dowdy? What the fuck's dowdy? Old class, old-fashioned, unattractive, or shabby. That's the first Lost? I think so, dude. Which was some horseshit. I had it for 3 fucking rounds. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that. Well, I'm still here. I should have. This one's short. Balls and Twinks didn't work today. It's usually a pretty solid start. Cowboy Slur. Something along those lines. Something along those lines. I'm super glad they're releasing these on Apple Music, I guess. And Vine. That's fucking sick, man. Big day. Big day for I'll Miss You fans. I think this is low-key. This is low-key a top 10 Ween song. True? Any true? Wiener Fishmans? I think Fishmans is the more talented group, but I listen to far more Ween. There's just so much to love from these guys. Gives it a true. Mayhaps. Well, you'd probably have some fucking doo-doo from the pod on there, but we can trust your Ween knowledge, not your Ween opinions. Brother Vogels is dead? Yeah, it's tragic what happened to Shinji. Can't imagine what he'd go on to do, man. Breaks my heart. Shatters my soul. Stop disrespecting the pod. I'll disrespect the pod all I want. Malus 2027 Deluxe, looking real likely. Yeah, I figured, man. I'm probably not gonna... I was gonna buy it. I've been eyeing one on Discogs. It was like 160 or something. I was like, maybe. But no, I think I'll wait till next year. Instead, I might buy some Fishmans for like $400, dude. We'll see. I want to buy Uchu Nippon Setagaya. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Alright, chat. Thanks for coming out on a Wednesday night. Not Thursday, Wednesday. Makes tomorrow Thursday. Alright, chat. I'll be live on Friday, probably. I'll see you guys on the flippity flip. Take care.